Hey everyone, this is Michael for Spirit Comics. Welcome to what I call an unbagging of art supplies. Now you'll notice some new background. Well, it's because I'm doing this in my kitchen tonight. Because I thought back to my previous one where I was holding the pencils up so you could see. And I thought, that didn't look very good. So I decided to do something different. This time, in my kitchen. Now, this past Saturday, that was, that was May 26th. I went with my mother and father out to go, Cracker Barrel. But first, my dad took us to a plaza out in Barbersville where I could get some art supplies and where Mom could get some stuff that she needed. I first went to AC Moore. Now, I've been part of the comic sketch group on Twitter for quite a while now, and I've slowly been improving my work, I think, at least in my opinion, and in the opinion of a few others that are part of the group as well. So I thought for my next drawing, maybe I should try inking. So I decided to get something. I decided to get the Micron brand because I could not find the Copic markers, which everybody raves about. This is it says archival ink, whatever that means. And this is I'm not sure if you can see this, but this is a straight tip, a very small fine tip, and so whenever you press this against the paper, I'm guessing it'll make a very small mark on the paper. And also on the back here it says archival quality ink is waterproof, chemical resistant, fade resistant, bleed free, quick drying, and pH neutral. I'm not sure what the pH means. Ideal for sketching, inking, illustration, and Zentangle, whatever that is. So I'm looking forward to using this. Alright, now I got another one from Micron. This one is a brush. So if you can notice up here at the top, the brush has a wider tip, and it looks to be more, I'm not sure if fragile is the right word, but maybe smooth. I look forward to using that for the for places that need, maybe several strokes. And I looked at all their pencils, and I got quite a few, and some shades I had never heard of before, and some that I needed replacing. This is a light peach. Not sure if you can see it or not, but it looks like it looks kind of like white on my screen. I don't know. This is the copy. The one I have is currently cracked, so I thought it'd be a good idea to replace it. Also, I got a replacement for. Actually, two replacements for white, because my white is currently cracked, and I'm finding that I'm using white more often. I use light peach and this one, cream. I mix them together to help make skin tones. And this one was also cracked. But I'm being careful with it. I'm trying not to bust it up or anything. And I saw this one. I like the name and I'm not sure if you can see the tip or not. This is Copenhagen Blue. It looks kind of purple on the screen, maybe. It's a beautiful shade of blue. And let's see what I have here. Oh yeah, I got 2 replacements for black because I've been using that very often as of late. Thankfully, my black is not. It is not cracking or anything. Now this one is called Neon. No. Excuse me. Non-photo blue, and the tip is busted, so I'll have to sharpen that. But it looks very nice. I mean, I think that'll show up good for when I go for like a sky type color. And also, this is Sunset Yellow. I thought this was a very nice name, and the color itself is very wonderful. I'm going to use this quite often, maybe, perhaps to make some skin tones, because yellows, I sometimes use yellows for skin tones. And I got another silver because I'm using mine quite often right now. And this one was suggested to me, and by a lady on the comic sketch group. She said, "Look for Scarlet Lake if you can find it." So I found it, and I got one. I got one, and it looks like a very nice shade of red. I look forward to using this. Just check that out, Scarlet Lake. All right, and I got let's see. This is 50% cool gray. Now I believe the one I have is a 50% warm gray, so this will go well with what I already have. And I look forward to using this too, because grays are often used with blacks, at least in my drawings. Now let me see if I have any other. Now those are all the pencils from that store. And also the same lady, she advised me to get I'm not sure if I can pronounce this or not, Staedtler Mars White Eraser. And that's what I got right here. And I think that this should come in quite handy. What does it say on the side here? I'm not even sure what this says. The print's so small I can't. It's hard for me to read it. And I got two new pads because the one I have is falling apart. And I'm currently working on a comic book of my own. And I started with this type of pad. Strathmore Drawing pad, size 9" by 12". So I figure it's better if I continue my comic book with this size paper. And it's proved to be very good paper too. I mean, just look at that. You could draw in. Erasing is a little bit more of a task than I'm comfortable with. But you know, hey, my philosophy: if it's worth doing, then it'll be hard. If it's not worth doing, then it'll be easy. Now, I was also advised by one of the members on the comic sketch group on Twitter. I got a Strathmore Bristol pad. This one's much wider, 20 sheets. 11" by 14". This should give me a lot more room to draw. Not that the other one doesn't, but you know, sometimes the mind just goes wild, and you wind up with not enough room. For example, my previous drawing of Domino, I ran out of room because, you know, I hit the sides of the paper, and I wanted to see if I could get, you know, her hair to envelop her face, but I couldn't because I ran out of room. Now, it's very possible if I had been using this, then I might have made her face bigger, but you know, I have to keep in mind, you know, that I can't use up every single inch of the paper just for her face, because, you know, there's lots of other attributes about characters, features that must be considered. Alright, now I'm gonna put, oops, there goes the eraser. Let me see here. Got it! Here. Yeah, it's very important, as I've learned, to keep your pencils together so you don't lose them. Because I've lost some of mine. And also, something else, always keep your pens like this when they're not in use. Keep them on the side, because if you keep them vertical, then the ink will fall to one end, and that's never good. However, after I'll set this, whoa, I'll set this over here. Oops. Okay, now, like I said, we went to Cracker Barrel after, and then after we were finished, there was a half an hour before Michael's would close. You know, another art supply store. So I took some time, went in there, and for some reason I thought these were $1.99 a piece, but they wound up being $2.19 a piece. So I'm very sorry about that. Crimson Lake. These are Prismacolor Premier pencils, just like the previous ones I showed you. These are from Michael's. Crimson Lake. This is a very beautiful color. I think this even comes through on camera. It's a darker, much darker red. I love this color. I was just squatted down there. I was looking at these colors, and I don't know what's about me, but I just automatically fell in love with some of these colors. This is Magneta. I'm thinking this is gonna be a red mixed with a purple. It's very beautiful. I can tell. Now, they had a blending type pencil, but I'm not exactly sure what that was for, so I didn't bother with it. Besides, I've been using the pencils to blend, and I think it's been working. This is Sunburst Yellow. I'm finding that you can never have enough yellow. it has to be a mix of yellow and orange, and possibly peach. It's a very beautiful shade. And let's see, what do we got here? Blush pink. Now I already have a pink and a hot pink, and that's it for my pinks. This is my third pink. I'm not sure what this will do in terms of difference, but maybe it'll make the face stand out more, or perhaps it'll make the skin tone a little bit more, perhaps like mine, because I always seem to be, like this. Yeah, feel free to laugh. And I got this one's called Blue Slate. Now, I wanted to get this because I have a lot. It seems that I have a lot of dark blues, indigo, indigo, ultramarine, violet blue, but I only have like 2 blues that are about this color. The color that you might think of as being for a sky type scene. Like a beautiful blue day. And let's see. This is Black Grape. I couldn't pass this up. Now, I'm gonna guess this is a mix of black and purple because most grapes are purple, but then you have some that are red and some that are green. So I have no idea, but I like the name of it, and I liked the shade because it's not entirely black, so it looks very interesting. Out of all of God's creations, we've got this wonderful earth, we've got beautiful trees. I think my favorite has to be the rainbow, because it contains such a spectrum of colors that I don't think anybody has ever discovered them all. This is burnt ochre, or ochre, O-C-H-R-E. This is obviously a type of brown, but it looks like there is some red mixed in. So this is going to be interesting to use. And having all these colors just makes me want to draw more and more to see what they do. And this is a beige. So if I'm ever drawing someone that's wearing khaki slacks, I'll definitely use this. Yeah. Ba-ching! Oops. Now this is dark purple. It's a beautiful shade. I don't have many purples. I mean, I have the purplish blues. It's amazing how the purples and the blues seem to mix. Just look at that. Look at that color. Isn't that beautiful? And apparently I bought 2 beiges. Oh well. If one cracks or goes missing, I'll have the second one. And here's one that I thought was especially beautiful. Spring green. Yes, spring green, and I can see this being used for a spring type picture or maybe a portrait. I found this one at Michael's, 70% cool gray. I don't know why there can't just be a gray or a light gray. You know, what's with all these percentages? But it'll come in useful. It'll come in handy. Okay. Ooh la la! Look what we have here. 50% French gray. I kid you not. That's what it says here. 50% French gray. I'm not. You probably can't even see this. 50% French gray. Now this is not a hard gray. I can tell. This is a lighter gray. So I'm going to be interested to see what this will do. And when I have my next idea for my next drawing, I think I'll do a live stream then. And another, I guess I bought a Scarlet Lake both at AC Moore and Michael's. Well, it's a beautiful color, so you know, you can never have enough. And I bought two apparently. What's wrong with me? Okay. Now here's two more browns. This is a sienna brown. This is also suggested to me by a lady on the comic sketch group on Twitter. And I will put my friends' names down in the description so you can look them up on Twitter and join us each week as we sketch. Yeah, see, this is sienna brown, and it's not a strict brown. It looks to be, you know, it looks to be not a light brown, but you know, just very nice. This one is called terracotta, and I don't know if this is a brown, or maybe it's a brown mixed with a red, but I'm interested to use them. Lavender, a pencil with a name that I can actually recognize. Lavender, and of course that's a type of pink or purple, so it looks very beautiful. And this is Sky Blue Light. I kid you not. That's what this says. Sky Blue Light. And this does look like something that would be used to draw a portrait of the sky. Let's see. Black Cherry. This is obviously going to be a mix of black and red type of cherry, I guess. And Crimson Lake, a very beautiful color. It's got to be a type of red and purple, maybe. Jasmine, another name that I can pronounce. This is a type of yellow, I believe. It's going to be very interesting to use these. Okay, I've got to be careful that I don't lose all these. Lilac. Now this is a type of purple. This will be very nice when I learn how to properly draw flowers. And dark brown. Now I finally have a dark brown. Is that a crack? I hope that's not a crack. I better be careful with this one. It's nice to have these different shades because none of them are the same. They're all a little bit different. And this one's called Lime Peel. I think a mixture of a light gray and a light green and maybe a gray. I'm not sure. I'm gonna be interested to use this. Okay, two more. This is called Pumpkin Orange. So this will be definitely good when, you know, for Halloween type pictures or any type of, you know, spooky type pictures, or just anything in general. And the last one, sand. I kid you not. This says sand on the side. So I'm wondering if it's going to be an actual sandish type color. I don't know, but but I saw this and thought, sand. I want this. So that's what I bought, and that's what I got from Michael's. I wish they hadn't priced them at $2.19. I thought that they were $1.99 a piece. I don't know what made me think that, but I have enough colors for a long time now. Yeah, I know someone's out there saying, well, you can never have enough colors. Well, that may be true in some respects, but I look at the situation this way. I'll know what I need. I'll know which color that I need when I need it, not before. Because if I bog myself down with all these different colors and shades, then I'm going to be confused as, you know, which one should I pick? Because a few months ago, I bought this Prismacolor Premier set of 36, and 3 shades are still missing. So, you know, I would like to have a tin to keep all of my shades inside, but I have that's something that's sort of like the next best thing. This is where I put my recent acquisitions from jetpans.com. This is a Kroger coffee can. I'm not endorsing the company. I don't drink coffee. This is just something that was given to me a long time ago, and so this should be beneficial to keep all of my colors together. Except I will not put my Micron pens in there because I don't want them standing up. I want them laying on their side, because I want the ink to last as long as it can. So I hope you've enjoyed this unbagging art supplies video of mine. I hope that I don't need any more art supplies for quite some time. But when I do have my next unbagging or unboxing video, you'll see it if you subscribe to my channel and you smash that notification bell like She-Hulk. You also like this video and share it with others so they can enjoy it as well. And I will put a link down in the description to some other recent videos. Also, please do comment on this video, because liking, sharing, commenting, all of that helps me in the channel. So I thank you so much for watching. Till next time, readers, I'm Michael for Spirit Comics.